like, you know, wrapping his, like, greasy little, like, goblin toes around his Ethernet.
I haven't even played ads yet.
Levy has rated. Say hi.
Why? They literally love ads? I know they love ads, but like I'm still on the starting soon screen. I'm literally thinking you won it. I'm not streaming Wednesdays. Those are my... I'm not streaming Wednesdays. I'm still streaming Mondays. I like Mondays. You did your 4 hours? Or are you in that stage of DBD? You do your 4 hour? I'm playing my 3 minutes of ads on Twitch. It's so funny listening to people play who stream DBD talk about DBD right now because everyone's just like, yeah, 2v8's back. None of us are happy about it. We're all kind of upset about it, actually. It's kind of annoying. You want to work on video? You're making videos again? What? Since when? Hold up. What's it gonna be on? You even made a TikTok account. Whoa. Whoa. Holy shit. Does this mean I can chat? So I'm back. I'm going to become the 50th Lithia subscriber. Whoa. That's a big deal. Number 50, let's refresh. Whoa. Number 50. And I remember when you made Oni. What's this video like? 10 minutes. Wow. Do you guys want to know my next video? Well, I guess it's not going to be my next video. My next video is technically 2v8. And then the one after that is Batman Arkham Asylum. And then after that is PTB. And I'm just releasing it a week later because there should be a new map coming out. And I want to properly learn the map before talking about it. And then the week after that one, I'm going to use Hens as clickbait. Because he had the Winter Invitational over the weekend, and they played Huntress matches during it. Which, the only reason that matters is so that I can make fun of it. That's not it. That's not it. Did I not open up their POV? I didn't. Or did I, and then I closed it? Maybe, hold up. I shouldn't have closed it. It was his last stream. I know this because I played Suffer the Night yesterday. Yeah. So the next video I have planned that's like gonna be actual non of the moment is just gonna be me complaining about the Huntress rounds because both Huntresses ran Rose Route, and I fucking hate that add-on. I'm gonna try my best to make people understand why this add-on sucks. I'll do it right now on stream, just as a warm-up. So right here, if she had Shiny Pin, ready up a hatchet here, you can get the hit by flaking to the, you're gonna hit the Atom because of the movement speed. But you can't do it without Shiny Pin. You would have gone to hit there no matter what with Babushka. You can hit over this rock even if they crouch, if you have good aim with a good arc, but you can't do it with Rose Route, so this shot's removed. The benefit of Rose Route here, just so we're clear, is that the benefit of Rose Route is that it turns lobs into like fully charged hatchets, and fully charged hatchets into missile strikes. You have zero reason to charge a hatchet here because you have Rose Route on. So you just chuck it. And then they don't chuck it, so like what is the point? You instead run, they run to the right, you hold, and then you miss because you didn't just instantly chuck it. So they don't even use Rose Route properly. And then otherwise you just wait until they're behind the rock and then you hit them over the rock anyway because you can hit over this, so it just doesn't matter. Are we 100% in on stream? Suffer the Night? No, but I might record my POV of the good ending offline, because I might play it later. Because, yeah, I don't know. And you're on a timer to beat the game you're playing while doing so, or you also get got by the Twitch demon? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. This right here, again, if you have Rose Route, it turns Huntress into a point and let go adventure. If you lob this, Rose Route actually makes this tile weaker for her. If you aim here, the Rose Route makes the hitbox travel faster. If you lob this without Rose Route, the hitbox moves slower on both ends, which would grant you the hit. Like in actuality. You miss this because you have Rose Route on. You should be able to see this from a distance. You can lob over this with Rose Route. But since this Huntress has Rose Route on, you can't lob over this, and then you're just screwed, and then they gain distance. Again, I don't know why you're holding it. You have Rose Route. Ruin is a great perk on Huntress. I want to make that clear. I'm going to show you why it's a good perk here, and I'm also going to point out why you shouldn't run Rose Route. Again, for the 15th time. Do you see where the totem is? See that totem? Isn't that in such a good spot? It's like kind of open. I've played on that tile before. You can proxy that totem. I'm just pointing it out now. Obviously they get the tunnel out. Which, insane timing for the endurance on her end. Now with Agi, she reaches base bent, so Nightlight dies. So hi, Jake. So now they do the normal comp Huntress thing. What they're about to do isn't practical anymore. I just want to make that clear. This is not practical. They are proxy camping the basement to guarantee the camp out. Now, because you don't have the proxy camp meter in comp, it's fine, right? You can get away with this. But you are also on Wrecker's Yard and you are in basement. It is heavily better to hook someone in a corner where you can get sight lines on them. And then if they unhook, tunnel them out of the game. Because they can't run DS against Huntress as far as I'm aware in this setting. So you basically get a free tunnel out. She is really good at tunneling. You want to know what even makes her better at tunneling? Caft. Because it decreases her cooldown by 20%, which lets you get just a little bit faster of getting another hatchet hit in distance when tunneling someone out. Right here. With this Rose Root, you're already proxying the gen, but you have 5 shots before you need to realistically reload. Right? Not running Rose Root? Yeah, you don't need Rose Root. They're using Rose Root wrong, and I just explained why Okaft is better because it lets you tunnel easier. She's proxying this gen with Rose Root because with, like, a fully charged hatchet, it's basically impossible to do with her staying on this rock because she can't hit you here. However, if you notice, the ace is now doing the totem. That's the totem. I have hit that part of the totem from this angle so many times. You can easily lob a hatchet here. You know the 11's doing a gen, hypothetically, on the other side of the map, like most likely behind you. You know the Jake is trying to do this gen, or he was just to your left, and he's probably going to migrate this way, and she will see him back there in a moment. But you don't know where Ace is. Except you also do know where Ace is, because if I recall, you know someone unhooked, and then you didn't see you unhooked, so realistically, they're still back here on those 2 gens. So you know 2 survivors are in this corner, and you know because you're in comp and they're spread out on gens, one of them's behind you, and it's going to be one of these 2 people because they're in the same corner that has to go for the save for the sake of pressure or until this gen gets done. Play with the cards you have. You can hit that gen from this hill with a lobbed hatchet. You can hit that totem from this hill with a lobbed hatchet. You cannot do that with a Rose Root hatchet. That is the only thing you can't do with Rose Root. You can get this, like, this is such a clean angle to hit with a lobbed hatchet throw. At the very least, it's going to make them very, very cautious of doing the totem, which lets you keep Ruin up, which would let you proxy this gen and keep it regressing, and then 11 has to either finish her gen then go for the save, or one of these 2 have to, and either way, that person dies on hook long before it's done. They don't do that. Now, I already explained why you were in Okaft because it's better for tunneling. Shine Pin's better for getting it down initially around tiles, especially how cleared maps are. And Okaft is way better for tunneling. So I really don't understand why the comp community is obsessed with Rose Root. It's like, because the person after this runs it again. Except that I can't really use next round as an example, because this person gets 3 stage, if I recall, by the end of this. So after the next Huntress gets 3 hooks, the survivors just throw because they lost. They run Shine Pin and Okaft. You should never take off Okaft. Hi, Sentu. I have no idea why they missed this hatchet. I have no idea how they missed this one. You know, they didn't go shack, so now they're forced to hug this. So if you just aim like here-ish along the grass, meaning the dirt from that angle, you're guaranteed a hit. Especially with Rose Root. So this is just the Huntress fucking up. The thing about this one, actually, this whiffs because of lack of shiny pin and hope activating. Shiny pin lets you move slightly further to the left, which lets you get a better angle on getting the doorway, which would have compensated for the haste boost from hope. Hope also, because it activates mid-vault, activates like life does, so it moves your hitbox just a tiny bit faster away from the vault as it happens, which moves your hitbox slightly faster. Again, that's why you run shiny pin, because it lets you compensate for stuff like that, and it's really good against resilience, life, and hope. So that would have been a hit there, which would have gotten them another hook stage already. Which would have been a guaranteed 2K. The other thing here is that you know that they have a hatch offering because it's comp, and there's always a hatch offering at Shack because I'm pretty sure it's required. You know they're gonna pan left. You know they have to go to Shack. So you just wait until you can 100% land a shot with them on Rose Route. And instead this person flicks, I don't know why. Like, you can see them aim here, release, and then move right. And it's like, no, you just aim here and you just hold it until they pan, and then you get a free down, and then that's a 2K. Or at least it's a lot safer than what that person tried doing. I could try and make them mess up or whatever, but it doesn't make sense. Next game is a person who, Pedro or whatever, they seem to actually know how to use Rose Route on Huntress because they do a lot more of just point and click. So, here, right? This is a guaranteed hit with or without Rose Route. Even with a lob, guaranteed hit. If you just aim right there, you're fine. She's too close. If you had O-capped instead of Rose Route, this is a guaranteed hit. Because the cooldown will let you gain just a little bit extra distance, and the Babushka will let you be able to wind up just in time to nick her here. And that would have gotten you a hit. Or, because you have Rose Route on, instead of going to the left, you see her pan right, you go through here. Because this gives you clear sight lines into the next tile. And instead of doing that, you pan left, which lets her gain distance. Now granted, there is a tire here, but that's also why you don't run Rose Route, because then you could hit her over the fucking tire. He just loses this. You don't win that against Hunty. Is Hokaf not allowed? No, it's allowed. I know it's allowed because in the Q screen, they have the Huntress thing pop up, and it is in the common add-ons is Rose Route, Babushka, Hokaf. So unless Shiny Pin isn't, if Shiny Pin isn't allowed, you run these two. So I know it is. The people who run Hatchet, okay, so the reasoning for my POV is that people think flight speed is good and competitive because it makes it to where it is harder to dodge from the survivor POV. And that was true 3 years ago. It was better and competitive. And then they started changing how maps worked. Ever since like 2v8, like 3 or 4 years ago, the maps have heavily changed. And there is so much more clutter on every map. That has been an ongoing thing that people have mentioned every single time. there is so much more clutter, which makes flight speed worse, because flight speed makes it easier to hit people when they're in the open. Okav, Babushka, and Shiny Pen make it easier to hit people when there's objects. And because they've been, even Rodden Fields is now a cluttered map. Which is insane, right? See, flight speed's just bad. And there is like a subset of Huntress you can learn to play that makes Rose Root or Yellowed Cloth worth running. And for Huntress players who don't play Huntress, because it's comp, and so typically how comp works is that you have 5 players per team, and you have 4 survivor players and 1 killer player. And that killer player has to be decent to good on every killer in the game. It is very easy to be quote-unquote decent on Huntress, okay? So I understand why they're running Rose Root, because they don't have to actually be good at the character, they just have to be decent at the character. But it's just, if you face, like, any comp team that actually puts effort into Hunty and doesn't run Rose Root, or if Rose Root isn't, like, required for a tourney setting or something. They just get cleaned. Like, this is where Rose Root's really good, right? As an example. Right here. Because there's not many objects for the survivor to hide behind, it's literally like, I see them, bam! Like, ammo, right? The survivor here also messed up, because they don't want to go down next to the hook, so they should have immediately panned left, and used these little tires as cover to pan left into the object, and then hope they could turn the corner and fake it instead of running this way. Now, the rest of this round isn't worth watching, because the survivors just throw because it's over already, because they lost, so they're just fucking around. But yeah. I do have to play 1 round of 2v, by the way. I think I have to play as scout or something. Yeah. To laugh at? I gave a suggestion. No, I figured it out. But I did give you a suggestion. I think it will make it just a little bit better. But I'm planning to make a video on it, and then part of me wants to DM it to Hens and be like, please tell comp people this, but I'd like it. I might ask him why people in competitive run Rosary and see if he can respond to it. Or maybe I could ask Lithia to do it. Lithia, Sweeney, can you do your homegirl a favor? Fight speed didn't matter there. Yeah. You don't know if Hens would have a good answer? Even more reason for me to make fun of it. Awesome. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. I love seeing the Nemesis halfway across the map move at like 5 FPS. Why are there 3 Ashley Williams in my lobby? I'm scared. That's what people are used to? Well, they better suck it up and swap it. From my understanding is that Huntress gets banned half the time. If I recall. That's upsetting. It's just not a very exciting set. It's not a very exciting set because people aren't good at Huntress. Which, I get it. They have to be good at... I said earlier they have to be decent to good on 40 plus killers in the game, so I get why they don't put a lot of effort in for like one specific character. But it is boring because like they're just not good at the character. There's like 20 good Huntresses in the world. There's not that many. At least 2 killer players now. That's still like 20 killers per person. And you're facing some of the top teams in the world. Decent to above average for in that scenario is very hard to accomplish on most people. I hate the zombies so much. If one of the Sirs mains a particular killer. Yeah, but that would imply that they're also getting practice with that killer in a competitive setting and not just playing them in pubs. They're very different settings. Most players cannot go from a pub match to like doing well in a competitive setting. And that's just the truth of it. Hi, Mom. So. I'm so cool I made him whiff by vaulting into him. Good whip drag. Chuggy's to my left, so I have to run right and hope that there's no zombies over here. And he left me. Okay. I don't know. I've been thinking more, and I'm like, I'm kind of out of stuff to do in Dead by Daylight. So if Behavior added a ranked mode that gave like a skin or something at the end of the season, I would probably unironically play it. I would do like, I feel like my streams would become an hour of Survivor, an hour of Killer, an hour of Competitive, and then like an hour of Killer Request maybe. That's if they do a ranked mode, though, and I don't know. Time to pivot Deadlock. I've tried Deadlock. I don't like it. Why did you not try using your power there? Okay. Again, why would you not try using your power there? Like, if he just goes underneath the pallet, I just die because I can't turn that tree in time, but he just doesn't do that. Maybe it's just an inexperienced Chucky? I don't know. Like dash. Did he just get head on? He did something. Play this game regularly enough? Again, there's like 20 good huntresses in the world. Most people are average to okay at her. She's one of the highest skill ceilings in the game. It's very hard to be considered like a good huntress, you know? Am I the class that can rebuild pallets? I never bothered to learn what the classes can do because I find them really uninteresting. Cool. Oh, you could see them? Well, I wasn't sure if that was just like a passive, like, Windows of Opportunity base kit thing, or if it was the rebuilding thing. Confused on why. Out of date information. That's literally it. I mean, you should know that from, like, the amount of people who consider artists like a high tier killer. Like, it's a lot of out of date information from people who make Huntress. Like, some people think Huntress is still like bottom of A tier, and it's like, no, it's just out of date info. Like old ruin. Yeah, but I can cleanse I can cleanse ruin. I can't cleanse a zombie. I mean, I can fucking rebuild another pallet and then stun them with it, I guess. Also, I got my car fixed, so I guess you can drive around again. I still need to drive my car for like 20 minutes every 2 days, but whatever. At least until my work starts up in March. Been doing good, and by the way, I'm doing pretty good. Got a job, start that March 3rd. I don't want to leave that guy. I think I'm gonna leave that guy. Oh yeah, we're all here. Rip the dude on cage. Driving to get another white monster. Are you sure you're not gay? Oh, the Chucky DC. Is that why they were playing so weird? Because it was a bot? Maybe. And your white monster? Oh. My bad. Sorry, ma'am. Wow. What a headpiece. Our nose is bleeding. Now I feel cool and epic. Not sure how. Yeah, that looks fine. I mean, the main thing for the original concept, Grace, is just like the thumbnails. The standard question, chat, what do you guys think is the most common viewing platform for YouTube? Like statistically. Because there's two options, and considering who you were, yeah, mobile and TV, ironically. people don't watch stuff on their PCs because most people watch YouTube when they're like doing chores or cooking, or they're on their phones. So you need the thumbnail to be recognizable on those two fronts. What you're making fun of? Yeah, that's why I suggested it, because the hat is very subtle. Yeah. I'm not playing 11.
What is this place?
I like how Mom said, you're gonna go get a white monster, and then Kat sent me, sorry for what I said yesterday, I had 2 white monsters and I let it create a 3rd with fucking gold ship. Incredible. Used to be also. It is. I mean, yes and no. Most people have a console, is the thing. Consoles are still where most people play video games. Most people use their PCs for work. Or have like a laptop or something, so. And consoles are played on TV, so. Yeah, that looks better. I mean, my first gaming console was the Wii, if I remember. It was something Nintendo. So I'm a lot more, I can't say I've always been a PC girly. Also, I learned recently, because everyone's making fun of Twitch for their 50-50 revenue split again, because they do that every so often. There's people... Kick made a post again, and I learned that apparently on Kick, it's a 95-5 split until you multi-stream. And then if you multi-stream anywhere, you no longer get the, 95-5 split, and it goes down to 50-50. Which I'm just like, bro, how? Wow, that's such a scam. Having was the GameCube. I liked the Wii because you could play GameCube games. Which was pretty nice. Yeah, I think my first one was pretty sure the Wii. And then I got a DS a little bit after, which I use a lot. I still use the 3DS. I still play games on there. It's a good platform. Have you ever used a plug and play? I have. Yeah, long time ago, but I did. I wish we got Battlefront 3. God, that Vecna had dissolution. I'm gonna take a hit here because he is trying to tunnel. Never mind. He apparently has Bam and Dark Arrogance, which is interesting. And Coup? Well, he used both of his stacks because he used it after vaulting. And now I'm forced to leave so that 11 can maybe get pallet save instead. Bong gets the pick. Drop the pallet. Nice, get the pick. Nice. Beautiful. We're delaying him so much. I'm gonna go get healed by Yoichi. Strong solo queue gamers too. Surge. Unfortunate. He has more coop stacks on a pretty run. Yuichi's probably gonna sneak around for the unhook, though. Does he have machine learning? Well, you know, right. It should be Bam, Dark Arrogance, Coop. And then some regression. It might be Eruption or Surge, but I'm assuming Surge. Is everything not plug and play these days? Plug and play is a miniature console that specifically only played one game on it, or like a subset of games. And they couldn't get like quote unquote new releases. Yoichi has to go for the save right now. Nice, Yoichi goes in. Yoichi gets the unhook. Okay. That's blocked. I might have been wrong on the Dark Arrogance. I no longer think it was right. He has some gen blocking perk. Probably deadlock. That didn't last long. Yeah, because you get a mini console and you realize, why would I not just get a normal console? Because eventually you just buy enough mini consoles that would have been better just buy an actual one. Just didn't make sense to do. Mori. Unfortunate. He should get a 2K at the very least here. Hell, he might be able to get 3 or 4. We're not healed, so he could easily snowball at this point. Why would he check? No, he's chasing Fong. Is he? Nope, never mind. I just died. Yep. It is Surge. Okay. So I saw Fong get back and chase, so I was like, oh, I'll go for the gen then. And then I guess he instantly dipped for the generator. That sucks. Well, we do know this whole build. It should be Bam, Deadlock, Surge, where the last one was, I'm currently forgetting. Coup. What's your leftmost perk? That's 11's new perk that I don't know the name of. Extra sensory perception, which it lets me basically see every single thing when I crouch, which is pretty cool. Yes, do the gen. You should do that gen until Fong goes down and then unhook, and then Ice like go around for the unhook and hope I can stealth for it, which he doesn't do. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, but it takes like 4 seconds to build up, so there's a bit of a time sink. spin. He's gonna use fly here, I think, unless he already used it. I've already been hooked once. I think me and the Fong should pre-run and then heal, unless he starts chasing us. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'll show you the perk after we're done healing, because at this point, the Vecna loses. He can't really do much here. He can, if the person in the back, most gen, gets hit, he could activate fly and then go forward, but it's pretty much set in stone what happens here unless the survivor majorly messes up. I'm shocked. This is a really good solo team. Oh, sorry. I pressed tab.
I'm here for you.
The 11 didn't instantly give... The Vecna gave up. It was deadlock. Jeez, friends. What does this do? Okay. And they chased the only person with major anti-tunnel because this person had MFT, DS, and Dead Hard, which is kind of insane. It's very unfortunate. I guess the Vecna realized that he basically was guaranteed to get 2k max at that point.
What is this place?
Maybe. ASIM games? I did. It was neat. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes one that's just covering Roblox ASIMs, and then he goes, this one died because one of the devs was a pedophile. This one died because one of the devs was a pedophile. This one died because one of the devs was a groomer. This one died because one of the devs was a pedophile. That's every single Roblox ASIM ever. Yeah. Dude, it's kind of... Not lose to piling up mistakes. Fair enough. That's probably why I don't play Deadlock. Your teammate could make a mistake 20 minutes ago that causes you to lose. And you don't realize that for 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I need to go get my Amazon package.
Let's avoid the hooks and hit those generators.
Do not recommend, it's malware. Fair enough. Every Riot game. Got some new laundry on Valentine's Day? Wait, what color is it? Tell me. I have a feeling since it's Valentine's Day, like the stereotypical, like, red, but I feel like you would get a different color than that. And two-player Wizard Tycoon. See, that's the thing, though. The first game you mentioned, Phantom Forces also had like a grooming thing. I think they fired the dev. I honestly have no idea. I have to just drop that pallet if I can. I don't want to run left. I'm gonna take a hit and just run right instead. He got haste and he probably has rapid brutality, so I'll have to insta drop a pallet. Next tile. Oh wow, good lunch. Good clown. That reminds me of the Aeronad skin, so he probably has cigar box. They show their moderation and shit are also bad people normally, which is insane. Yeah. One thing I've learned is that, like, I don't know. One, yes, sky blue grace. Second, I feel like in a weird way, I feel like because all my socials, I'm like publicly a pervert and I love women, I think people kind of assume that I'm chill and don't have anything going on. Which is true, right? Because I feel like all the ones who, like, don't publicly do it always have the weirdest shit. And you go eat dinner. Oh, enjoy your dinner. It's black and lacy. I was gonna say you would get black, pink, or green. But I feel like I just want a green pair, so that might just be on me. Also, hi Souls, how you doing? Did I say hi to you already? I don't remember. I had Dairy Queen for food today. Because I went in, my car got a new battery and there's a Dairy Queen right next door. So I went, I'm gonna go get Dairy Queen while they do it. They were done in like 20 minutes. I could have literally just sat there. Oh, it didn't work out. No. I was hoping I could safely go for the window. It didn't work out. He should get haste here, so there's no point in dropping that. I don't reach the pallet? No, I do reach the pallet. I don't know how I won that 50. I'll take it to my grave, though. He's gonna get haste again. This is a risky hold W, especially because of bottles. If I see a pallet to my right, I'll go in an insta drop. Pre-drop this. Undetectable. Does he have Tinker? On Clown? I should have another thing. I have a window. I was hoping he'd throw the bottle, fake going right, and pivot left, but fair enough. Good chase. That's basically how you have to loop Clown. You basically have to pre-drop everything. My team's doing gens, too. Man, I'm getting good solo queue teammates today. They're, like, actually doing generators. He should tunnel me, and since I used all the resources in this corner, I basically die. So there's not really much I can do there. He should tunnel me. With Blizzard? I have the rest of my Blizzard in the fridge. I was gonna eat it later.
I owe you.
Vic, the average house buying age is like 50 something. I feel like most people live with their parents now. I'm probably moving back in. Shit, what? Yeah, the average house medium age is like 59, 56. Because people, older people keep buying like multiple homes, so it drives the age up, and then young people can't buy homes, so like they can go higher. The brainless people are on 2v8? Oh, maybe. I love having quadruple slowdown, fuck yeah. It's kind of funny seeing bottles get thrown halfway across the map, I'm not gonna lie. I finished the heal, but I need UE to take chase. He reloaded his bottles, so I kind of just die here. Yeah, because he gets haste and he throws down purple. And then... oh my god, the fact he missed that. The fact he missed that lets me maybe last until the last drink gets done. Oh my god, that was 2 separate gens. Him missing that swing literally cost him the entire game, because now he gets no kills. Unless he downs one of the injured people, but I can distract him here if he has no hit or something. Lucky miss. That door should be ready. No hit? Awesome, GG's mate. He should have immediately gone for the door instead of pivoting to me. That's on him. What a good game. Ah, everyone's PC or a console. So it was 3 slow down and then Tinker.
This feels surreal.
We should get this today at some point. Which isn't on console. Is it not? I thought it was. I know Epic Games can do it, and when they do, it's just like a string of numbers for whatever reason. I need to play ads, by the way, because pre-rolls turn off in 4 minutes. I'm pretty sure Anon was. But maybe not. I'm gonna go ahead and run ads for 3 minutes, and then I'll queue up when they're halfway done. Before then, though, what will hold me over? The demo that releases on Friday? Duh. At least I'm pretty sure there's a demo on Friday, supposedly. My thing is, I don't know if I want to play the demo. Because I don't know if the save progress will carry over, or if it's going to be like RE8, where the demo is like its own thing. I don't know. Or RE4, where it was like a chainsaw mode or whatever. Maybe I'll wait for when the demo's out and see. We're so tired you can't physically do it. Take one night off. Rest is good. My job is one like adulting quote unquote thing a day. So you wanna know what I should include? I should do redeem BDGT for 300k blood points or something and see if people do it and then complain at me.
If you want to live, stick with me.
Uppers. There he is. I have no idea what the classes do, Gums. I am not the. This is not the chat to ask that question in. My chat does not like 2v8. No one knows how that. No one knows how the classes work. Unless Muffin's still here. Oh, you were DBD nowhere? Yeah, I like the game mode where I have to put actual thought into it. I fucking hate 2v8, dude. It's so boring. Where's the tunnel? There's the tunnel. I don't know what the classes do in 2v. I don't care now. What's your opinion on the topic of having fun? I have fun in normal 1v4. I don't need special gimmicks to suddenly have fun in a game that I already bought. Deadly Naya asked for people who, besides long queue times, what are the complaints of 2v8, and I listed my response out. If you go to my media tab on Twitter, you can read it. Watch him have hive mind, by the way, and now he doesn't get it. Because he still loses a gen for that chase. Your media tab on Twitter sounds scary. I don't even post like go live weekly things with cropped art that I bought. or a 2v8 survivor. I don't think they would. Well, Gums, as we learned when I tried queuing with Karn, I didn't know you have to be in a 2v8 mode to invite people to a 2v8 lobby. I think if you could queue up for either server, it would kill, like, the game would explode. That's a pretty run, because he's going right back here. Turn back the clock. Okay, bye. I'm so good at holding W, he doesn't even know where I am anymore. See if I can get his attention by doing that. I love looping Wesker, man. That's so fun. If they gave him a third bound, that wouldn't work as well. And by as well, I mean at all, because he'd be able to just bound again. He should just get a free hit on me here. Nice. I want that pallet to my right. He might ditch me for the gen to my left, though. If he doesn't, it'd be a miracle, but he should, realistically. Good stun? You actually break that? And now he leaves. Yeah. I'm gonna go back for that gen I was on with the turn back the clock. If he has someone infected. Honestly, speed up his infection rate. Remove the, like, expose. Fully infected, give them a third bound. Sounds kinda gas. That's basically just ghoul, though. With the enrage mechanic. I think I only dodged that because of Urban. Finally got a hit on me, big boy. Let's go die corner. If I drop this pallet, depending on what side I drop this pallet, depends on how I play the rest of this. Okay, never mind. My bad. I thought I'd be able to stun him there. He was alt-tabbing for something. I don't know what. He was clipping that. He alt-tabbed a clickbait with metal.tv to post to his Instagram later. Gift of Pain, definitely Gift of Pain and leverage, but she has will make it, so we just push the heal anyway. I'm kind of shocked they haven't changed Gift of Pain since it's come out. I feel like the fact that you're guaranteed to get like either gen regression and slow heal with it is kind of insane. No? Should you take a gummy? When do you need to go to bed? He's gonna try clipping her. Oh, was it? Wait, when did they buff it? I don't remember it becoming a thing until everything else got nerfed. Just chills you out. Then yeah, take one. Well, I was gonna say, I feel like, I wasn't sure if it made you tired or if it made you, like, maybe awake more or something. It was like 9% compared to 16. Oh. Do you think they'll nerf it back to like 9? Cause I swear sometimes people need to like see a perk get buffed to realize it. I messed up. Nice. You played worse than me. Let's go, Pog. I should have done a terror radius read there. I don't know why I didn't. I should be fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dripping. I am... No, I was hoping he'd aim forward and he would miss me at the hole. That's unlucky. Ah, man. Ace gets chased. Ace can take another hook state. That put you out? See? I'm not crazy. Is lit by 1%. I just feel like it... I feel like the proper way of explaining this is I feel like Gifted Pain is just kind of boring from a survivor POV, because it's like you get unhooked and then it's 16% if you get healed from gens, and if you don't get healed then it takes 70 seconds for you to get healed, and if you get healed at any point after that unhook, it still makes you do gens slower, I'm pretty sure. That sucks. Most slowdown perks are like that. I disagree on that statement. I feel like Pop is a killer kicked gen, and then survivors don't really have to deal with much, it's just slowdown. But Gifted Pain punishes you no matter what, no? Like, it punishes you for making the safe play of a good reset, no? It's kind of weird. I wonder if he has Jagged Compass. This is so stupid. The fact this lets the last gen get done. Oh my god. Yeah, you wanted the M2, but it cost you. I just die now, no? I die corner. My entire team gets out, but I die for it. Unless they do like an insane body block play. He zoned me pretty good there though. Okay. Hi, Ace. Clean. Ace can still get hooked. Go help Ace, guys. No, go help Ace. What are we doing? Go body block. The fuck? They're both sitting there. Like, what are they doing? Go body block the Ace. Help him get out. Go Wesker. I like that game. Bring back old Eruption. I cannot think of anything worse for this game.
So, what's going on here?
That's saying something. Same with Painter's Eruption. Yeah, but I think it's more of like a mental thing, where it's like, Gifted Pain just feels longer, because as long as you're healthy, it's there, while Pop, it's like a killer is a one and done type deal, you know? That's kind of where my brain's at. But Gifted Pain just feels bad. Wesker made the most points, so he won. But have you considered? I remember when Eruption first got nerfed, I had a person like actually upset about it, and they're like, I don't understand why it was so annoying, and I'm like, and they're like, when Deadman Switch pops on, Jin, it blocks for 50 seconds. I'm like, yeah, but you can still do like totems, heal, chest, unhook, all that fun stuff. Eruption, you can only unhook, and that's usually not the best play for survivors who are halfway across the map on a gen. They're like, but it's only 25 seconds. I'm like, yeah, but it's like constantly throughout the match. They no longer play DBD, by the way. I wouldn't even say, like, even with the 3-gen system, I would say Auto Eruption was still unbalanced. Like, even then, I would say it's just it was just annoying. Now, originally, I'm pretty sure it was, like, 16 seconds you couldn't do the gen, and then they buffed it to the 20-something seconds it was. So they, like, doubled it almost. I think 25. Yeah, what was it? Was it from like 15, 16 previously, or was it like 10? Another clown? How do I get 2 clowns in one day? 16? Oh my god, I was right. God, I'm so cool and epic. It's Larry's though. Hi, Zoe. There's another clown with that weird top hat skin that I don't like very much. Are they on Laura? Laura's not in chase, so she's either stealthing because the clown's nearby, or she's going for the unhook. I'm kind of assuming it's unhook at this point. Never mind. Waited too long. Are you gonna tunnel her out? Why? I want my teammate for heals. Hi. I don't think it's the same clown, because last clown had prestige for his outfit. This guy is Santa.
You saved my
And call
life.
it fuck you.
Thank you.
That would go kind of hard. He has a cigar box, I think. Or he just saw, he might have seen my coat. But the way he was looking around makes me think he has a cigar box. He has the biffle. Or something kind of similar. Unlucky. You mind game that? Really? Okay. Worked out for him, can't hate too much. Definitely cigar box then. I don't know why else you would run that way instead of cutting through the middle so that in case I went to the corner instead. So it's definitely a cigar box clown. Which basically removes any mind games we can do past the wall, so every single time we loop him, we drop pallets and hold W. You're making some chicken nuggets for dinner? Ooh. That sounds good. I think I'm gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow and make sure my car still works. Because it's a brand new battery. So realistically, I have like a week, right? Before like I really need to be worried about it or anything. He does have Weave Attunement. Wait, if he has Weave Attunement, why would he have Cigar Box? I couldn't see him through the blurriness. Unlucky. Ultra Aura reading? It could be for the Oblivious status effect instead. I don't know why you would build back to the office there as a mind game. But maybe it's just a clown who likes to play a little bit risky. Well, about the pallets, I mean, I smash them on killers all the time. I'm basically always in a three-way. Why did Behavior do an interview on Billy Billy? For those that don't know, Billy Billy is China's YouTube. Would you just smash every DBD prop? I would smash a lot of things in DBD. The only thing I really wouldn't smash is the men. He does have aura reading on me because of Weave, which he no longer has. No, the haste went away. Let's go and grab it. I mean, I'm just stuck here until he downs me. Good boy. Brutal strength. Okay, drop this pallet. Drop the window. Go for the window. Yeah, he wasn't expecting me to do that. Yeah, why would... Clown, why would I? Unlucky. Good chase, though. It's hard to do anything when he has weave because he just sees me. Hi, Proud. Welcome back. Larry's Memorial Institute. I mean, hospitals fuck me all every time I go, no? Okay, what a solid freeze frame. Oh my god. That's bedroom eyes right there. I'm sending this to Arugula. I need to send you more TikToks. I haven't been what the fuck is your profile picture, Mom? I haven't been DMing you enough. What is your profile pic? What is this? I'm not even gonna try pronouncing that name. Lord of the Rings, nerd.
The last thing I remember, the cemetery and the fog.
Honestly, I'm shocked he said they were a market. That's brutal honesty. Long story short, no. No, a short story short is no. Long story short is we would really, really like to, because China is a very big money asset, especially when y'all spend money, but also we want to focus on other things of the game instead of rehashing the same event that we've done every single year, such as like 2v8, Blood Moon, Anniversary, any other game mode they cook up. They might be cooking up Ranked, things like that. I swear to God, Vic, if I get Grim Pantry and I hear an artist crow, you better alt tab to my stream. If you get Grim Pantry at all. Enjoy your bath, Proud. So the 2v8 thing is literally what I expected, by the way. I think I said that after it did really, really well the first time. I feel like it's going to come to the game forever once they add every single OG killer to it. At least the ones that they deem applicable. I'm going to assume that means everybody. Because Trapper's in there, and Trapper's similar like Hag and Skull Merchant. So we got a long while until they eventually do that. The interesting thing is that he listed queue times. So they might not end up doing it if the queue times never can get better for standard 1v4. They might be doing a graphic update for the year 10 anniversary because that'd be a good time to do it, and then call it DBD 2 if they're remaking the game from the ground up to fix coding, but I'm not gonna believe that they're doing that. Okay, isn't Dota Steam only? I feel like people need to consider Dead by Daylight is like top 20. Maybe not 20. Well, we have to consider it's like a top 30 global game. Do we not know this? I feel like people vastly underestimate the amount of players that are on DBD. The fact that my killer queue times are only 5 minutes for 1v4 with 2v out is actually pretty good. It's just annoying because the rounds are short and I'm used to 30 seconds. When the game first came out in 2016, the queue times were like 15 minutes. Like, they were longer. And the matches then were even shorter because of gen speeds. I feel like people just don't... I feel like we view DBD as its own bubble. But, like, we gotta keep in mind that DBD is, like, the only one in its bubble. So they literally take up the entire player base there. You know? That accomplished nothing like changing the colors of item rarity. Yeah, I don't really know why they did that. That's still kind of weird to me. And then they do some changes that... we got the scratch mark color change, which I would view as a graphic/accessibility change because it's in the setting menu, right? So I would deem that as pretty important. So I'm still waiting for them to add aura colors because that would be the next step for that kind of stuff. And if that comes like next update or before year 10 or after year 10 or something, that would be in line with that question to me. Boo. Boo. Which is terrifying for me. Because the games might become really boring soon. I already redeemed this. So I don't like MMR because I play Huntress, and Huntress specifically is kind of boring when played competitively. And also, because it's pubs, nothing is regulated. So when they tighten MMR, if it was like an actual comp setting, I straight up wouldn't care. Because I could still have fun and like actually like quote unquote play to win. But so many killers are like C or D tier right now because of the current changes against a good team. That like if they don't also buff all those killers with MMR changes and MMR actually becomes good, they either need to disable so many perks and systems or buff so many killers. Oh, that's it. That's just him talking about the code. Yeah, I don't know. I have such mixed feelings of MMR. I don't like it, but I understand why they're trying to do it. How long is that code good for? March 3rd? Welcome to week 50 of DBD news. Okay, I'm putting in week 50 for DBD News. Behavior also did a very small Q&A on the Chinese platform Bilibili. Nothing of note was really said because I don't really care about anything that was explained. I think that's fair. To upgrade their PCs at a time. Okay, counterpoint though, the game is 10 years old. And I feel like they already updated their graphics once in year 4 to like 6 to do that. And I would really like if they do a graphic overhaul, then that means that they're gonna drop Switch support. I feel so bad for Aria, but like the Switch sucks. Now the Switch even has delayed updates. That's how bad it is. It's a blight, by the way. Aria's on PC now, though. They are, and I haven't played with. Well, I haven't played with them because I haven't played with you because you haven't streamed in 3 months. And next time you stream, I'm probably gonna have work because you hate me. Grr. What have you streamed this week? What have you did? What have you did? What have you made me a happy girl? In 2019, it was a nightmare. Yeah, glory to anyone who's done Switch games. Damn miracle you're able even to boot up. I need Michaela to leave. Tomorrow? On Tuesday? Well, then you have to tell me when, because I'm probably gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow. 1, to get used to driving again, and 2, keep my car running, and 3, to actually get drinks, because I'm on 1 box of Fanta, and I'm hungry. You're laughing so hard to even finish a match. Hey, but at least you can get that cross progression, yeah. I know that was like the main reason a lot of people didn't swap, was to get that cross progression stuff. I remember that was such a big deal when it dropped, that they like promoted it for like 3 weeks straight, and I was such in the, man, I really don't care. Like, I felt really bad, but I'm also like, I like so don't care. Also, remember on Thursday they're doing a community stream? I think it's just gonna be another Grimoires thing though, so I don't think it matters. You owned on Switch anyway? Ah. Oh, Iron Lung has merch now. That's cool. Is he really in chase with nobody right now? I get hit. Yeah. I thought Ada was just out of chase. I'm stuck at this pallet and I just kind of die here. Yep. I could have faked it maybe, but no. They nerfed Midwich so hard, so now you just have nothing to use. Chat, what should I get at the grocery store tomorrow? Do we have any Rex? I might go to Costco over the weekend as well.
It's just a scratch.
I wish someone would spread my legs and shove their tongue into my hole right now. Oh, sorry, Michaela. Hey, it's smart to not run 2 perks today. Yeah, probably. Probably a good idea. MMR seems pretty good. I'm playing with people that know what they're doing. Realistically, this match is a 4K for Blight just because we're on Midwich, but you never know with pub games. Well, what I find interesting, by the way, so, I really recommend watching the Hens Winter Invitational if people haven't already. I thought it was a pretty fun watch, even if you don't like some of the players in it for being standard comp people. The gameplay itself is interesting. What I like about watching comp is specifically the matches after they play the first round. Like, specifically after the first one. Because it changes how that second set of survivors play the game. Which I find so intriguing. Because there was a match, I don't remember what killer it was. No, it was Myers. On Hawkins. Because that's his map for whatever reason. And the first person already went, and the win con was doing like 4 gens or something. And it came down to... like the Myers literally running to a hook after killing a survivor, and all the survivors dogpiling on the gen to get it done. And the Myers eventually, like, the Myers downs like 3 of them, like 2 of them, like 2 of the 3, and then the last guy runs away. But like, they got the gen done, and because of that, they won. And that only happens in the comp settings, because in a pub game, that's not the win condition. I find that so interesting to look at and watch. Done with bath? Damn, I take such longer baths than you. That's so quack quack. She quacked on my until I... Ugh. Chat, you guys know the armpit gif going around? The what? The arm? I'll send it to you. That gif. I love that gif. I need a version of my character doing that. To who? I don't know, it could be between my 2 OCs. Strong adrenaline? Was that adrenaline or finishing a heal though? Pretty sure it was adrenaline. Did Behavior try patching the emote tech? Because I started like crazy after he hit me when I did that. So close to the gate? Oh, maybe. Kind of bad romance. Oh, 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 oh. I guess the Ada or Michaela was bagging that gate. Sucks. He's not very happy.
How do we get out of here?
You unlocked the give heal emote. Now that you have both, go share the what? What? Okay, Twitch, I don't know what that means. I got a skirt today. I had to buy black pairs of pants for work, and I bought some of them. So I bought one, like a long winter skirt, which I probably should have done at the start of winter, but like, it's technically in the office room, like the packaging room. I just haven't grabbed it yet. I was gonna grab it after stream though. The golden gawk emote. What happens if I touch it? It spews silver. Think he has a future in filmmaking? Oh, he doesn't want to make more films, bro. At least not like that. I don't think so. Maybe he will in the future, but like for now, he's like wants to get back into YouTube because he views what a lot of people my age view YouTube as, which is like film production, like just making ideas and then pushing the idea out and then seeing how it does. It's like making a miniature movie every single day for him, so he'd rather just push YouTube. And he's actually made like series that I would say are like equal to a movie on YouTube before. Like a Heist with Markiplier or whatever. I don't know if you've seen this. So Heist with Markiplier, for those who are curious, is a YouTube original, quote unquote. But it's actually a choose your own adventure. So this is where you start. And you like watch it and you watch it through and then you reach the end and he's like, and then you pick one and it's like a choose your own adventure thing. He's done like 4 of these, I think, because there's also like a space one or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I would say this is like equal to a movie. You thought of a specific image? What image? Yeah, I think, yeah, he's just going back to YouTube. Because you can see, like, it used to be, like, he played a video, like once like, every so often, but... Now he's back to just making stuff. It wasn't this video. It might have been that video. I don't know, but there's a clip of him going like, he likes the creative process of making stuff, and then he's like, for YouTube, I get to wake up, and like, originally I wasn't gonna make a vlog today, but then I decided to make one. I just like that aspect, so I'm really excited to get back into doing YouTube away from all this movie stuff. So I think he's mostly just gonna do this. How long did Iron Lung even take to produce? The movie itself took like a year or two, and then it was like 3 years of getting it licensed and eligible to be put into movie theaters and stuff like that.
Is he like, you know, wrapping his like greasy little like goblin toes around his Ethernet cable and wiggling
I don't
it?
want that raid noise.
C202 has rated.
If
Say
Sith is
hi.
coming in, we're getting the Sith raid noise, and I will play it, you motherfucker. Is it this one?
Is he like, you know,
No,
wrapping his like
it's this one.
I don't feel like you should be sugar in your pussy.
Yeah, that's the one I want. Anyway, hi, Dad.
Doctor underscore Merrill.
Guys,
say hi.
my dad's back to streaming. It was so weird. Okay, I'm gonna say it because I feel comfortable here, and I DM'd Arugula this to ask. Sith had their partner stream on their channel somewhat recently as like a... I don't know why. I imagine like as just a little surprise or whatever. And I DM'd Arugula. I'm like, is this Sith's partner, or is Sith just really sick and their voice just sounds like that? And then the other option was, oh, is he voice training? Lets you know how much I know. I missed that? There you go. That is Monty. And dude, I feel so bad that their name is Monty. Cause I just imagine Sith is married to Montgomery Gator from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. And that's a funny visual. Because that character has lines such as, you can hide, but you can't hide. Which is one of my favorites. Oh, they went up through the other portal. Interesting. Oh, she's inside. I thought they were healing outside. My bad. But yeah, I hope stream was good. Go do your post-stream stuff. Other things to say. Sorry. I feel like there's such a difference in people rate in of how well do I know the person. So when it's Sith, I'm just like, sup, dude? And then when it's like actual new person, I'm like actually doing my skill. I'm like basically treating them like two separate audiences. Man, I can tell it's getting warmer outside because I'm getting gnats again. I kind of miss when they were all dead and dying. Insane Gabriel? Dude, okay. Has anyone else felt like Dustins are the new Leons? Not really new Leons, but like a new mix of Leon and Sables. Yeah. Is there a babysitter in this lobby? Okay. Can we not go for the hook right in front of my face? You're dead. Okay. Sorry for tunneling, I guess. Are you really that sorry though? No, I'm annoyed. Complete opposite demeanor. I don't think I deserve to get DS there. I had another man sitting on hook. If I didn't chase him, he just goes for the unhook. And then what do I do? Let him have it? Hump the hook so that the DS turns off in 50 years? I'm shocked he just drops that, honestly. Oh my god, I dropped the 6 Alf was casting for Hens' tournament over the weekend, and I dropped the 6-7 emote, and like every single Hens VIP and mod locked the fuck in and went, what the fuck is that? I wonder how many channels have it on 7 TV now. I should have fixed the bamboozle. Probably would have gotten this down a little bit faster. Maybe 7. See, I know you're making a joke, but I know it's at least 10. Unless someone took it off their channel. Surprising no one. The mods and VIPs of his chat. We are at 10. Does anyone else want to add the Super Alf 677 TV emote to their stream? How is 7 TV gonna work? It's an extension that just replaces words with emotes if you also have the extension, like Heck W. If you don't have the extension, it just looks like words. Like, I know, like, Shy has it on her stream, but she doesn't have it on her chat. So she doesn't actually see the 7 TV emotes. You're spiritually a VIP here. Aren't you saving for... No, because you like to change PNG, never mind. How much for the VIP? It's the Marry Me redeem, so it's whatever that says. I think it's like 300k. It's not cheap. Yeah, 350. I was raising it every single time someone redeemed it. But I think I'll just raise it to like 700k when I get partner. And for now, we'll just sit at 350. That's it. And then when I get like a partner, I might like a partner status. I might just VIP like some people in chat that are like, because you can have like a. Oh, good job, Nancy. Oh, oh, oh! She crouch teched me. That's so mean. She did the C trick and I didn't notice. Fair enough. DB's friends. But you can't have the diamond and the sword. I feel like if a mod redeemed it, I would just give them head mod, and then they could have like a rotating sigil of it. I don't even know how to head mod somebody. I feel like none of my mods are here enough that I know of to have head mod. VIP as a wedding gift? Tempting. Speaking of gifts, you wanna know what would be a gift for me? If everyone watched 3 minutes of ads so I can disable pre-rolls for an hour. How about that gift? God, I'm hilarious. Hey, the cents add up. I'll have you know. No, that's most of December. My current analytics say I've earned $14 off of ads. That's lunch. If I get something small. But that's basically lunch. If we still have the dollar menu, that's like 14 days of food. Sorry for those that really want me to finish the Quentin and Wesker P100 grinds, but I want to get everyone to the clap and then P9 every character that I don't have P9 already. Man, I really hope for 10th anniversary, or at least around that time, they make offerings universal. That'd be such a cool change. I know people have wanted that for a while, and I kind of get why behavior hasn't done it, but it'd be so cool to have.
Oh, I have a giant cough. Sorry.
I'll give you some sexy moaning.
Use a VIP ticket for 10 year months.
Thank you for the Prime sub. I hope you enjoy a whole month of no ads and emotes. Your roommate sent me here from Valorant. I'm so sorry you have to deal with her. I can hear her through the wall half the time, giggling away. Ugh. I pity anyone on her team. I hear you laugh. I'm laughing because I'm hilarious. You're laughing because someone got fucking bulldozed in the head. And I know that's true because I went to make hot dogs yesterday. And I heard you giggling and going, fuck, I didn't expect them to have a sniper. That might have been, or that might have been what I heard you say today. I don't remember. M laughs like a goose. Me and Shy in the same call. Oh yeah, I'm doing like a thing with Shy on Thursday or something. Or the other. I think it's like a 2v8 escape streak or something. I don't know.
Again, I don't care what the blue-haired bitch gotta say.
Oh, there's an Alec card. Rip out my ball sack and call me mother. Do you have Alucard? I do have him. The skin was 15 bucks. I don't like Alucard because of the cape. The cape is really annoying. Because it looks like it has a hitbox, but it doesn't. But then it still moves with the rest of the characters, so it fucks up my game. I've literally said that in a competitive environment, I would ask the moderators if they could make a rule ban Alucard because it actively makes me play worse when I have to deal with him. I don't like him. I should buy... something. Once more than anything. True. Me being the one trans girl that doesn't want bottom surgery. Did you stay? You did stay left. Went a little bit more right than I thought she would. Oh, she didn't trust in that tree nearly as much as I thought she would. Well, she dies anyway. I thought she'd trust in the tree a bit more and go a lot more right, but instead she just kept going left. Maybe it's because I was aiming that way? See, this is why I don't like Alucard. Look at the aura. That cape looks so weird. And it annoys me. Then you'll consider it? Yeah. Bruh. Bruh, when are we getting that swamp rework, bro? Really? Oh my god. That missed you, wow. That gen pops, I think. too high. I mean, I would go for save if I was here at this point, assuming that the Huntress goes to pick. Or I get on the generator. Okay. And cycles back in for the pallet, but we're actually aiming up here. I don't see anybody. No, she saw me. She knows I'm aiming for this. Nice. Go down here, because then they can't pick Alucard. They're both injured, so one of them has to trade at this point. Where'd Sable go? I don't know where Sable went. Slugging makes me feel horny, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, GG's guys. And that's how you play a map with really good macro sense. That's also a good example of why you don't ever group up against hunting, because I was able to snowball that so hard, just based off Alucard bringing me to the Yui, which I knew she was back there because of a hive mind. I might have been able to see her with barbecue without hive mind, but I knew she was there ahead of time because of the brick. Does chat have any song suggestions? That's such a dangerous question to ask. Oh my god, I know what we should listen to. Down the street. Three wild DBD players in one Valorant match was cool. That is such a weird thing to get in Valorant, I feel. I'm used to DBD players being on deadlock. No cock like horse cock, sending the SL to the shock. Nose cock like horse cock. There's no normal DBD players. There's some normal DBD players. I haven't met them yet, but they have to exist somewhere. What do you consider a normal DBD player? Any that are queer? Yeah, this sounds like an early 1900s song. Oh, do you want to listen to one of those? I love queue times. They really just need to give something to do in queues, because the only thing that I can do is hee hee the rift. Then straight gamers? Yeah. The straights aren't welcomed in this game. Yeah, Delta. Luckily, I don't think I have any... Wait, no, I might have one tier 3 sub. I was gonna say, luckily I don't have any tier 3 subs, because only tier 3s get to see my balls, but then I realized that I don't think I have any. Play a game in queue? Yeah, but like what though? Do you have object? You have object. Oh, I hate you. What? He has blood amber with object. Oh my god, I'm leaving him. That's gonna be the most annoying guy in this lobby. Because his build fully counters mine. Bruh. Really? Wow. Oh, because she moved to the right. Okay. I thought I saw someone on that gen. Unlucky. Really? Wiretap maybe? Because that was... She's terror radius reading me. Wow, okay, I got a good team. I lose them. Good dodge. Need empire. Yep. This is gonna be a 2K game max, unless they severely fuck up somehow. But because of the proxy camp meter and me having a bad first chase, I automatically lose. So it's gonna be at most a tie game, and I have to play kind of dirty to get there. I should have enough time to reload, but realistically, because the proxy camp meter, would be 2K comp, otherwise it's gonna be 1K normal. I can't do anything because the proxy camp. If they have DS, it might actually be a 0K. Maybe. That's assuming it's on Yun, though. Really? Oh my god. I have to go tell her. I can't hit anything this game. Unlucky. Already healed. Dramaturgy. You might have a fun match. I don't find hyper competitive stuff on Hunty fun unless it's a regulated match, so not really. I've also yet to be able to hit anything, which kind of blows. Man, even pivoted left. This is the 11. I'm leaving her. I want that person. And then she's gonna Terror Radius read me because this Yoon knows how to play the game. No sprint burst, very lucky on that. She does the gen, so no DS. I need eyes on 11 here. Can I hit that? Just barely not. Cut inside instead of walking towards me. There. Possible DS here because he hasn't done anything. Nope. They're gonna run downstairs after that unhook. There's no way they healed her. Okay. I have very different wavelengths. I figured the 11 would just run left. The Yoon would follow after her or stay in the corner, or they would heal back there. And instead of either of that, the injured player goes for the fucking save. I can't predict that even if I wanted to. I get 3K because Quentin played really, really bad. Which we're thankful for. They also kind of 3-gen, but I can't easily get around the generators here. Part of me thinks... Wait, did they make Blood Amber show you the killer's aura? Like, show the killer your aura as well? Because I'm starting to think that was just... He got Blood Amber from Dramaturgy. Yeah, okay, so he just had Blood Amber. And I thought it was Object. Okay. Tolerate are bad? I mean, they can. Why would I care? Fair enough. I mean, I did play bad this game. I missed like every hatchet. I have 3 hatchets. Realistically, I don't need a reload, but I've been playing kind of bad, so maybe I should, but... Whoa! What perks do you have, ma'am? Good crouch. Balance landing. Wow, okay. Blame the map and survivor builds. You're so right. Instead of deeming anything I did as bad, it's clearly the survivors being OP. I mean, I just dropped down early. GG's. I'm shocked she stuck that, Jen. Yeah, he just had a blooding. Oh. I didn't realize they changed that. That makes sense. They also... This person had We See You, but the Quentin didn't. Interesting.
So M is a fantastic Huntress name. Just don't tell them that I said that.
Did I get the dredge? I did. I got the dredge arm. Do I play a game of dredge later? By the time I finish another Huntress round, we'll probably be like 5 hours in a stream. Toolbox, you guess? Probably. God, I need to... Someone's doing a live killer project, and they got a Huntress player who I've never heard of as a Huntress player before. So I'm so curious. Because it's a recording, so now I have no idea what it is. Would not be healthy for the game? I don't know. I feel like if they made it like a rotating thing, like when 2v8 isn't here, there's ranked mode, I feel like it'd kind of balance out. Because then like all the people from 2v just play normal queue. I don't know. It depends on if there's a reward for ranked. Oh my god. So you guys know the video by Chicken Ninja about did Markiplier cheat at FNAF 2? And the entire video is like, he totally did, but it's kind of funny that we all have gotten good enough at the game to tell now. Mark, in like his podcast he does with like Bob and Wade, literally went, yeah, I'm pretty sure I did do that. Just, yeah. It made for a good video. How did he cheat? He like faked winning the night, I think. I'm pretty sure. Can you play FNAF games on stream? I played them before. Well, not all of them, but I played a decent portion. 2020. It's the FNAF 2 2020 2020 2020 mode or whatever. And he faked finishing it. A lot of the reasons is like the RNG and how he won was wrong. And there wasn't a star for finishing the night, which I don't remember, but according to Mark, he's like, yeah, but then I think Scott backed me up and added the star. So that looks like it was legit, which is kind of funny. Oh, that would blitzer, but there's a wall in the way. I'm too close, but it's gonna scare the shit out of her. She's hugging that. Ah, she gets that pallet for free. Oh, she doesn't go for it. Okay. Yep. Doesn't have OCAP. She doesn't. She did on the first iteration 2v8, and then everyone was playing Huntress because she was the most fun character and very, very strong. And then they removed basically every single add-on they gave her. And they haven't reverted that since. And her on it, yeah, it's... I don't like her in that mode for a reason. Besides all the skill expression that gets removed from Hunty in that mode, I don't like it. People can call me elitist, but I really feel like Huntress and 2v gets dumbed down to purely just, there's an aura, I threw a hatchet, and that's the entire gameplay loop for her. Which, like, is fun, but I feel like it's not as rewarding once you're good at the character. But that kind of goes into what, basically at the Star stream where I'm like, there's like maybe 20 good Huntresses. Doesn't pan right. Sable should be going for that save, but she's not doing the gen first. Should be about the right distance. She could pop off. Fuck yeah. Dude, Loda's added me in a TikTok he posted 2 years ago when I did a 2v8 collab with him. And he posted a TikTok, and for whatever reason, it's making the rounds again. And I'm like, okay. I'm so cool. Probably just because 2v8 released again. Really? There are only about 20 good Huntresses. To the level that I would consider a good Huntress, yes. I think there are a lot of average to decent Huntress players. I think most people are in that section. But in terms of playing Huntress well enough to do competitively well, I think there's only about 20 people. Because most people do not have an interest in the character to go that far. And a lot of Huntress players, or at least those who would say they main the character, are Survivor mains, and Huntress is just the killer that they like most on the killer role. If we're talking about just getting snipe shots, yeah, there's a lot more than that. But that's not a good Huntress player. That's a I play Huntress for fun. They're doing a full reset. They might try doing my totem. Okay. Do you think there are? For Blight, hundreds. For Ghoul, probably like 100 known ones. And there's thousands, yeah. Huntress is just very mechanically and informational heavy, so it's... There's not that many. Now, there could be a lot of good Huntress players, but, like... I'm saying 20 in terms of that's how many I think I could list. Including ones that no longer play the game. If we're including ones that still play the game, that number drops pretty far. A lot of them have quit. Oh, there were 2 people on that gen. Okay. Doesn't keep running a shack though, interestingly enough. Ah, the lamp. That Sable should be on that gen doing it safely because she can. Push her to the side window. What? Did I just mess up? I did just mess up. Okay. Do you prefer Aura Huntress compared to other perks? I run Aura Huntress because full slowdown results in 2 easy wins for me. So you're nerfing yourself? Yes. I also think it makes it more interesting for chat to watch when I go for snipe shots a lot more often. I don't think it's as interesting to watch me actually play a win. I don't think Huntress is a, at least in pubs, a play to win killer, you know? I don't think that's why people watch Huntress gameplay. He's just behind that rock. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, like, I don't know, there's probably more than 20 good Huntress players. It's just... in my mind, like, 20 is a nice number that makes people understand that there's not that many. In terms of people who specialize in the character, there's even less. Is that intestines? That's gross. Why would you eat that? Num 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 num. All mine now. than a good Huntress. The skill floor for a Huntress is one of the lowest in the game. Huntress is very easy to do okay at. Keep in mind, when I say good, I mean like consistently 4K a competitive team. Like, that's what I mean by, like, good. I don't think most Huntress players reach that level. Because a lot of Huntresses in competitive run Rose Root. I don't know why. Oh yeah, if you guys wanted me to run, like, actual competitive stuff for pubs, I would probably run Hive Mind. No, actually I wouldn't run High Mind because of the other break I would run. I'd probably run like Ruin, Agi, Darkness Revealed, and then like Brutal Strength or something. Aww. See, I get the hit here there with Shiny Pin or Rose Root. Alright, let's go give you a hatch. Never mind, no hatch for you. No Deadlock? I don't think Deadlock's a good perk for hunting. Or perks aren't banned in comp? They are, but I'm talking about pubs. In comp, it changes per the tourney, so I can't say something consistent. Like, if every single tournament had the exact same rules, I'd be like, oh, I would run this every single game, but that's not the case. So. Before slowdown comp? Yes, no. I would... it's hard for me to say yes, but it's also no, but also yes. M can proxy camp me? Oh. I have certain art from Hewa art that you should see. Would you like me to send it to you? It is porn. What's it about? What you just said, but with Huntress. See, the thing about Huntress in comp is that you would proxy as her anyway. My problem is that most people play bad. Do you own any art that isn't porn? Screen. 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 About 50 PNGs, every single emote, multiple fan arts that I have that are just in, that I don't really put anywhere that I have. I'm not gonna pull them all up because it would take a while. Yeah, let me go find it. Here, Vic. I'll spoiler it, but I'll also attach a link, but it shouldn't show because it's porn, so it gets automatically censored. In case you had Discord in public or something. I don't know. My main thing for Huntress in competitive is I feel like a lot of the players are just kind of average at her. None of them are good at her. I have a very narrow line for what I consider to be like good at hunting. But like, yeah, this is probably on average what I would run. No, I would swap this one. I would swap out Eruption. This is probably on average what I would run in competitive settings, something like this. Maybe swap this one out for another slowdown perk. So brutal. But yeah, no. I'd probably run something like this, I think. Yeah, we can run that for this match. They kind of just go for guaranteed hits. They do. That's why they run Rose Route, because it makes guaranteed hits easier to do. Except that their outdated information on Huntress is very, very old, because Rose Route isn't that good. And people don't like watching Huntress in comp or playing Huntress in comp because it's boring. Because they're not good at her. Personally, I think they should let Huntress run one aura perk compared to other killers who typically get none, because letting Huntress get like information for better macro play is a really strong idea. Wow. I am running my maps are mean to me build on a map that is mean to me. Isn't that fitting? So like they probably spawn at back right corner, but they might have spawned back here, so already up a hatchet and throw. Nope, should be back right corner though. The thing is, I have corrupt. Yeah, so they're forced to run towards me. Free drop that pallet. Yes, ma'am. This is why we have brutal. Is that open? That was open. She's playing that very differently from how I thought she was. I'm gonna leave her for the person on this gen. She'll heal. Did she have a medkit? Good check spot on the Lori there. No hit. I'll have to break that later. Her gen should be fully regressed because of Ruin at this point. Terra Radius read on me? Not that good. Okay. That gives me a good line of skill ceiling for them. They might be here for the save, so I gotta check. That gen's far enough along, so they didn't gain too much distance on me. No, sir. I don't have basement here, but I have corner. So you hook corner, because then it's easy for me to know when they're gonna save back here. Free hit on Jake. He gains less distance because I have O-capped. Jane ran outside, and then she doubled back into me. Fully outside? Hi. It is not worth trading yet, man. Nia should be coming from the left to save. Because I got into a chase with Jane and that pushes her off the gen. Yep. Shiny pin would have gotten me a hit there around that corner. Jake goes for the save, so. I have to drop this side so he can't guarantee the swap. Oh, he just goes down. Nia's forced to swap on hook. We don't get second stage, but I get a free reload, and they can't really pick up Jane still. She's not even under a pallet. So you hook up Jane, because Jane has the most recovery between the two of them. With agitation, I get this pretty safely. Does Lori have weak lift? Because that was kind of fast. I didn't think he'd duck inside. Neo's nearby stealthing, if I had to guess. She was over here. She has dramaturgy. Good. I wanted to force that pallet. See, I kind of have the... Oh, you're playing this. I have until Lori picks up Jake to chase the Nia. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I didn't assume they would unhook first in that scenario, because that's pretty stupid. All gens should be at 0%. There might be one at 50, but that's about it. She has sprint burst. Nia fell, she's already injured. Free down. I don't know where Jake is, but he might be unhooking. He's the only person that I think could reasonably go in that direction. Because Lori's stuck in the corner. Shoulder the burden. Interesting. Okay. We'll double back that way. They should just heal at hook. Or run left. Deliverance on Nia. Good on her. Good check spot. If I find Nia, they can't do a full reset on her. If Nia has off the record, she's stealthing for the save. Because of that mutes noise. They're doing my totem. I'm out of hatchets, but she's stuck up there, so I'll just commit this. That'd be why. What the fuck kind of image is that, Vic? Oh my god. They're still back here. Good dodge. Doesn't matter though. He'd have to just full commit to the side. I mean, I just hook him and get a kill, no? Unless he has DS. Nope. Bye-bye. At this point, it's GG's. It is basically... I should have plot twist. It is basically impossible at this point for them to come back and get all the gens done. So it's just GG's. Now, in a competitive round, have you guys picked up on everything that would have been changed if this was competitive so far? I will say I am unaware if Brutal Strength is banned on Hunty or not, because it might be, but I don't know. The first thing would be no Hawkins. Hawkins would not be the Huntress map. The second thing, no Shoulder the Burden. That would also not be allowed. The rest we will have to see when we load in. But I also believe, depending on the tournament, survivors are not allowed items. Especially now that medkits have been changed. Almost got that. Should I ban comp? Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah. There's not a single killer in the game that's allowed to face Shoulder the Burden. That is a straight up ban. That's just ban. It's a ban perk. No, it just sat there. Okay. I don't think they even allow it against Nurse. I think it's just banned, and I think it's just a ban perk. I think Reassurance is also just a ban perk, and so is Camaraderie. I stopped locking in, by the way, because I got a kill at 5 gens, so the round's just over. Now, the other thing is that they could have cleansed my ruin at some point. Is so much worse. Anything that's like anti-camp from Survivor POV is just banned. Sabotaging is banned, for instance. Like you just, I think like doing, like I think, I'm not sure if the perks are, but I'm pretty sure depending on what tournament you're playing, the sabotage action is just banned. Sprint burst is banned, like on Huntress. I could be wrong on that one too. I think all exhaustion's banned, besides, I mean, depending on the killer, but. They can't abandon because Nia had plot twist, by the way. Just kind of funny. Yeah. I mean, I'll look in the end screen. Do we enjoy me playing a bit more hyper competitive? Out of every map we could have gotten, I'm kind of happy it happened on Hawkins, but there's a reason I don't really play like this and stuff. Do you have plot twist? I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, so as far as I'm aware, Toolbox would be banned. The 2 purple medkits would be banned. Deliverance, I think, would be banned. That depends on the set, but I'm pretty sure they banned Deliverance. Dramaturgy might be. I don't think Balance is. I don't think Plot Twist is. Sprint Burst is. Windows is, I think. Last Stand, I'm pretty sure is. I don't think Resilience is allowed. No, Sprimpers is allowed, actually. But no, is it banned against Hunty? It changes per killer. I'm pretty sure this is banned against Hunty. Lithe is allowed. Adrenaline's allowed. Prove Thyself is banned. Sure, the Burden's banned. For the People's allowed. They repeated 2 perks with Windows, but Windows is already banned. They repeated 2 Lice, which wouldn't be allowed. And they repeated 2 Resiliences, which wouldn't be allowed. And I don't know if you're allowed to pair Life and Resilience, so the Jake would have to remove 2 of his perks, and the Lori would have lost at least Windows, and I don't know about Last Stand. So for everyone curious, this is part of the reason why when people like insult you in EGC over how you played, you just should not care if you're a competitive person. Because if you're a competitive person, you would be playing comp, and pubs just aren't regulated for that, so it just doesn't really matter what they say. Compers are so strict. Oh, I'm pretty sure this entire build is banned. They ban all or reading. I need to play ads again. I feel like I just played them, but they autoplay in 3 minutes, so that's kind of crazy. I apologize. God, what was that thing? DBD rank rules. I'm trying to remember. Does DBD League have a reference for their rules? Oh, they do. Awesome. Oh, is Huntress not allowed in any of these tiers? Nope, okay. They do. So this is DBD League, right? Huntress is a tier 3 killer. Tier 5 is Dredge, Ghostface, and Race. That's telling, right? Of course, most people are in ads at this point. But she is in tier 3. These are the perks that are banned. Does this change if I click on Hunty? No. Is Brutal banned? No. Hive Mind's banned. Barbecue's banned. Lethal's banned. Whereas Darkness Revealed banned. So my entire standard pub build would be banned. Only Eerie Head's banned. Oh, Agitation's banned for Huntress. That's funny. She plays on Temple. And they bland Sprint Burst on top of everything else for her. What else is banned? They have 112 Survivor perks banned. That's crazy. Dead Hard's banned. Wicked is banned. Sprint Burst is banned against Hunty, but is it banned against Clown? Yes. Is it banned against Slinger? No, but Lithe is. Interesting. It's kind of funny that they make Agitation banned against Hunty. DMS is banned on Artist. She's in tier 4, I think. Nope. It is just banned in general. Deadman Switch is banned in all tiers. It's just a ban perk. You can do balance by deadlight, which is different. Oh my god. Oh, that's interesting. I've never used this website before now. The map is Wrecker's Yard. Interesting that I can't pick my Huntress loadout. So what's banned for survivors during Hens' thing? A better question was what isn't banned. Was I right about windows of opportunity? No, windows is allowed. Sorry, I need to queue up again. No, I'm just stuck looking through this because I find it fascinating. But yeah, so if we just base it off, like, these rules. So if I get any map that isn't Temple of Purgation, and the survivors try calling me bad, it doesn't matter. Because it's not the comp map. How many killers can we look at? Oh my god, she has 5-bit. What? How many add-ons does Blight? Blight has 18 banned add-ons? What the fuck? There's only 20 add-ons in the game. Do they only allow double speed? You're only allowed double speed. That's funny. Can I see Ghoul's entry? Where is Ghoul? Tier 2? You would run Satchel and Coffee. He gets Ormond Lake Mine. Cross ping balancing. Eruptions banned. 4 decisive strike is allowed. On Ghoul? Well, I guess that's cross ping. 4 decisive strike rule. Survivors may equip decisive strike on all 4 survivors. They may even allow bring 1, 2, or 3 DS if they choose to use this. However, decisive strike may only be used once per team. Oh. A missed skill check or a failure to activate when it was available still counts as a use. Oh. That's interesting. One survivor is allowed to equip both a medkit and unbreakable in their build. Both must be on the same survivor. The medkit may not be dropped or picked up by other survivors. Need your DQ privileges revoked? Why? Oh, that's interesting. What perks are banned? I mean, it's gonna be the same perks banned on everyone else. Yeah, but just with Grim Embrace. That's neat. I don't know, so if you guys ever have a survivor say you're bad and that you need to get better, look at their build and see if it violates the comp rules for facing you. And the answer is yes, you don't have to care. Cinema. Is Epi just playing his own video? For not tunneling camping before? Oh. Mm. Fine. Have you considered it's because the Trevor can't feel an air of superiority for being the only person with no perks in the lobby? She's not hugging that, okay. Noob killer. Noob. Not towards the Laura, I've been making fun of chat messages. Whoops. I know that kind of goes hand in hand with, like, I feel like every single survivor you go against has a different expectation for how they want the killer to play, so the killer just shouldn't be worried about it at all. I think it's a lot healthier the killer just worries about, like, just plan. Good, I wanted him off that gen, so I readied up a bit earlier than I should have. Whoops. That could have been a hit. Ah, I let go too early. I mean, he's pinned here. I just let him go, though, because I'd rather focus on the gem. Oh, hi, Kate. Bro, I was gonna aim back at the hook to see if someone was unhooking, and the Kate just shows up like, okay, girl. Toledo unhooked. I should have aimed higher there. Good duck. Ah, I aimed too far to the right. They should get the unhook just fine. And then, I mean, that gen has regressed a decent bit. It's closer to like 60% now, but if they double stack it, it gets done. Oh, Kate DC'd? When did Kate DC? What? Because they wanted to clip you. Oh, that's fine. I keep missing because of the haste from hook, granting her extra distance. So that's fun. Yay! Why should DC though? They're playing just fine. Good hesitance. Oh, she booned my hive mind. That was her second hook. Like at that point, you just play it out. No? For anything, I got the same one. It's still in my fridge. DC'd. I would believe that if her second chase wasn't her actually playing it. What's up? Okay, just hold W. What the fuck? Okay. Toledo's really do play like Meg. Revealed proc? Oh. I didn't even do that intentionally, which is funny. Reported for real, for real. I'm sure that's a joke. Is that the Kate? No, Kate's on Anon. Is that the Laura? Yeah. I need my Plinko for Q. What a behavior added blow webs that you could practice on for Qs. For no reason other than I think it'd be funny. You know, I really hope they add back in character-specific quests. Even if it's the same current milestones, just with extra stuff. Because, man, I would love the ability to just, like... grind out every character for a reason. It's a bastard. I missed that? Okay. Why did Leon just watch that girl die though? She probably deserved it. RE9 in just a week. I'm so excited. Did you hear? RE9 in just a week. She went further back. Or she started upon hearing me ready to hatch it. She should have trusted it. She should have hugged that wall because there's a high chance I hit a branch there, which blocks me from getting the shot. Which I know not everyone knows about, but like I have that shit so memorized because it annoys me. Other person should be going around the right way, but I don't really care. Do you play FNAF with your cat? It's really funny, actually. Wow, good job, Ada. Crazy. Why is my Dredge main playing Huntress right now? I wish I could play main a killer that is as weak as Dredge. Not weak. That is as uninteresting as Dredge is to play. The desync symbol is causing me issues because now I can't rely on my hatchets working. So I have to just M1 her instead. We exhausted corrects? Yeah, but it's less about strength for me. It's more about how fun the kit is in Dredge. It's just a boring character. I don't understand how anyone can main Dredge, which... there's a reason he has a low player count. She got off the gem. What is with the desync symbol? It has to be a server thing. There's no way. Oh, that V had sprimpers, so she's just at the unhook already. Oh, Dredge looks awesome. I fancy myself a Dredge skin or two. His kit just sucks. So many hours into learning dredge. There's 2 people there. Are we unhooking already? No, I thought those were scratch marks. Who am I chasing? Hi, Ada. That might hit them if they run left into it. It was A tier or something. Oh, okay. KMD comes in here sometimes. He's very convinced that Dredge is like not D tier, and is like in B tier at the minimum, and I make fun of him for it. He's chill though. I like KMD as a guy. I mean, she just drops the pallet. Okay. Why? Man, I wish I wasn't playing with massive desync. Delays quota within a month. Signing into my 9 to 5 on twitter.com to defend Dredge. Dude, someone made a tier list of like how annoying killer players are based on who they made. And I like Huntress was in the annoying tier. And I had Nat tell me that like, yeah, most Huntress players besides you are like overly fucking obnoxious. I'm like, who do I have muted on Twitter to not see this? Because I never see Huntress discussion. They might have me blocked, honestly. I'm like, who's talking about Hunty when I don't see it? Okay. BMing Huntress players? I still remember the one guy who complained at my a solo queue game because we didn't let him just get free shots on us. Are most Huntress players like that guy? Maybe. With a game dev POV mixed in? How would the game dev POV? Oh, like people who want their character unnecessarily buffed or something? Unnecessarily change your failure to understand why people do not like your killer. I mean, I understand why people don't like Huntress. I just always took it from a POV that they're bad. Unless it's like her proxy potential, which is overly strong. Oh, ping stuff, I guess. People don't like killers regardless. I mean, yeah. There's people who don't like Bubba or Billy. There was a time ages ago where Oni was deemed the least hated killer, and then he got changed, so I doubt it's the same anymore. But I want to know. I need to get another drink. Someone is getting an ace in Valorant right now, guys. I heard that when I was getting my drink. I like new Myers. I like Myers. I like going hee hee ha ha with the knife that's just Big Chucky. I like playing a version of Chucky that I can deem fair. You think Chucky's is more fair than Myers? I don't think a single killer in the game should be third person. I inherently will always hate Chucky because he is third person until he gets a fundamental rework to not have that be a thing. There is currently 2 killers in the game that need to be changed for that. Hi, Lobster. See, I don't actually have a killer in the game, really, that, Chucky I would fundamentally rework, but I don't, hate him, you know? The only killer in the game that I hate are all from, accessibility POVs, like Doctor and Spirit. Otherwise, it's just killers that, I find boring, but I've already listed what I would change, and I don't overly mind facing them otherwise. Like, I've gotten better at facing ghouls because most ghouls suck ass at this game and that character, so they're really easy to go against. It's just boring, and usually my teammates don't know what they're doing. So it's kind of like, oh, I just lose because I have a bat, because it's ghoul, and my team is made of people who still need to be changed. Okay. I have to break this one because they changed the width of that rock. Ace knows how to play the game. Would be awful to see through grass. Yeah, but you can also just give it a, like, phantom of Charles, like, larger, you know? And then just disable the phantom when he's in hidey ho mode. And then he's, you know, first person and balanced. And you can't do, like, check spots, because that's the part about Chucky that I don't like going against. Yeah. What? Were you stuck? You can't get stuck there. Okay. Spirit needs an accessibility toggle. They need to add a visual sphere to where she is facing at that isn't just audio reliant for her to be considered a fair killer. And until that has happened, I will hate Spirit. That Gen Aura did not look close to done. You can't hit that with Rose Root, by the way, for those curious. I just thought my start of stream ramble gets proven correct again. I don't mind third-person Dracula in bat form because you can't see survivors. And it is a mobility tool. It is not all the time. Like, it's why, like, Krazu third person, I don't really care that much. Right? You can't really abuse it. At least not anymore. You could during her initial release, but, like... I need to loop the other way. Baby, oops, I did it again. I would have hit both of those, or at least one of them with Shiny Pen. But it's very depressing that I don't have the add-on. What the fuck? This is bugged. This is bugged. There's an invisible wall there that should not be there. That's part of the reason I haven't brought up Trickster for killers I hate going against, because he's getting a rework anyway. And as long as they remove the "you're in an open area, you fucking die" part of his power, I don't really care what they do him. I don't play the character. If they change him into something I play, great, but... Where the fuck did V go? What? Where the fuck did she go? Okay. There she is. Old W Queen. Well played by Zarina. Doesn't hug the window, good. I need to go camp that person. Yeah, because Ace is on this gen. I think I lose here. I got so confused on where the V went. Ace is gonna keep pre-running for me because he knows he has to. I have 3 hatchets. Oh, I see Ace peek the shack. I close in on the hook and don't let him get it. Good fast fault. I just take the kill on Ace. And then I commit to the next person I see. Unlucky. Want to try with me? I'd love to try it with you. Get it hard. Chicken? I'll take chicken. She has DS, no other reason to chase me. He fucked up. So the thing about this game, chat, that we can pinpoint as to why I lost is because the flashlight save, which would be banned in competitive. You want to be allowed to bring an item. Right? So. Popcorn or tenders? I'd rather have tenders if that's alright. Didn't pan more left than I thought she would. Hi, Zarina. Didn't pan left at all. Quad should be going back for the gen on the left. Barbecue, please. V healed. Claude's pushing that gen. Can I find the Zarina? No. Zarina's in that corner, so they're gonna heal up with V. I mean, I just eventually win because they can't do a gen in 10 minutes. And they eventually fuck up. I thought I saw something. I didn't see anything. I can't. The only person I can commit to is Arena. I don't have time to hook her. The best play for her to have done there is literally just to die corner, because I wouldn't have been able to get back to a gen. I still don't think I can, but a bit more in the air now. Are we both on that gen? We are. I can't see. Alright, 3k it is. It's fine by me. Good team. They definitely tightened up at MMR, I think. Unannounced MMR tightening. I don't have another hatchet, GG's. It would have been in 4K because Dead Hard's banned against Hunty. Uh-oh. Dude, I would kill. Oh my god, she got hatch. That's an insane hatch spawn. Unfortunate. Yeah, so in this lobby, want a milkshake? No, I'm good on that end. I have a Blizzard from Dairy Queen in the fridge. So in this lobby, let's go over every single banned survivor perk in here, right? 1, we would not be playing on Shelter Woods. 2, per the DBD League setup, the banned perks in this lobby... This is not. Prove Thyself is banned. They only had one of them. Where's Decisive Strike? GG's Wusser. You guys played really well. It's made me think that they tightened stuff up. But this was like an actual competitive setting. Which is... This has to do with a conversation earlier today, by the way. I'm not complaining. You guys were really, really good, and that hatch spawn was insane. I have a thing about, Hens had that tournament over this weekend, and they had Roseroot on Hunty, and it annoyed me, right? So, this Prove Thyself would have been banned. Decisive Strike is banned, and there's 4 of them, and you can't have 2 of the same perk. Dead Hard is banned, so they also have 3 of those, so that would be banned. I don't know about Resurgence. Resurgence is banned. There's only 1 of them, so that doesn't break that rule. Sprint Burst is specifically banned against Hunty. Specifically. Counterforce, I'm pretty sure, is fine, right? Yeah, that one's fine. Shoulder the Burden's banned. What is Babysitter's other name? Nope, Babysitter's banned too. Deliverance isn't. Unbreakable is. So in this entire lobby, there were 2 perks that aren't banned against Huntress in a competitive setting. My entire build is also banned, by the way. We're not picking favorites here. My entire build is also banned. They ban all aura reading. So this is why, if you ever have survivors insult you for like being bad or having to do like a strategy or something in EGC, don't take it seriously. Because in an actual competitive area where you are playing to win, you don't get builds like this. That was a good team, though. I might turn that into a video. Mostly because that rant at the end, I feel like would be a good thing. Plus, it makes people see that I actually lose. We'll find out. I think I'm gonna make that one LG too. That was a really good round to end on. I'm kind of hungry. And loses? God. Killer street YouTubers only ever upload the rounds where they win. Wait a minute. The other thing that would have happened. Oh my god, I completely forgot. The other thing that would have happened. It would have been a 3K. Because Hatch would have been forced to stay at Shack, where Gate was. So they would have had to have the survivor go down at Shack and then instantly leave Gate, which means that probably would have been a 4K. Well, no, because I still would have missed COD, but that would have been 3. No, because Dead Hard would have been banned. That would have been a 4K. That's why you go back and forth in your mind, dude. All right, who we want to raid today? You guys want to go say hi at Epidemi? Let's go say hi at Epidemi. He's back live again. He doesn't stream as much because he's busy at school. First of all, goodbye YouTube chat.